Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm so excited to do. I'm going to be ranking all of the eyeshadow palettes that I tried in the month of April. This is a new series that I started on my channel here in 2022. So I have 10 different palettes I'm going to be ranking from my least favorite to my top favorite. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So I do start with my outfit of the day. So I'm going to come back here by Miss Aries the Queen. And hi baby girl. And today I have on this yellow dress from Target that has Tweety Bird on it. I do also have slides on from Target as well. But this is what the dress looks like. It ties at the shoulders here. The dress that I posted about an hour after my divorce was finalized a couple weeks ago. I went to Target and bought some things, including this dress. So, you know, at first I was like, I'm not really sure why I bought a dress with Tweety Bird on it, but I actually really like it. I like the color. I love yellow. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. I bought these sandals that same day. I just have on some earrings from Amazon. I recently did an Amazon favorites video that has not only beauty, but a lot of like home, lifestyle, kitchen stuff, that sort of thing. So if you missed that video, I can link it in the cards. And then I just finished filming this look. This is going to be a get ready with me and kind of a life update, what I've learned through the past year living in Las Vegas, because I just hit my 1 year anniversary recently. So I answered some of your questions while getting ready. So I always link everything that I am wearing in my description box, from my makeup to my clothes, any products that I'm talking about. I like to say that I use affiliate links, so if you use any of my links to purchase a product, I thank you so much for your support. And as always, if you are new here, this is one of the first times that you're watching me, I hope that you will subscribe. I post about 4 to 5 times a week, including a live chat on Saturdays, and I just like to talk about makeup and try makeup and chat about all things beauty, including eyeshadow palettes, one of my favorite things to talk about. So for this series, I rank every eye product that I try. Old products in this video, new products in this video, doesn't matter, just anything that I put on my eyes, that is what goes into this one. And like I said, I have 10. And first up at the bottom, I'm really quite disappointed about these because I was very excited, but these are the e.l.f. and Dunkin Donuts collaboration. So there was 3 palettes that I was sent in PR. We have Boston Cream, which has a little yellow in there, and then we have strawberry frosted with sprinkles and chocolate chocolate frosted with sprinkles. Okay, so those are the palettes, and I did a few demos on my Instagram, but I like the e.l.f. bite-sized palettes, and these retail for like $4 or $5. They're super affordable for these 4-pan palettes, but these I just did not feel like the quality was there. The masks just weren't super easy to use. They weren't very blendable, and the shimmers were really disappointing to me. I felt like they were pretty lackluster. I tried brushes, I tried my fingers. You know, like I said, they are more affordable if you just want like a little something in your eyeshadow palette collection. I just feel like there's better out there, and I feel like e.l.f. bite-sized palettes, they have better options. Cream and Sugar is a good one that I use quite a bit. These I just felt like were missing a little something. So I think my favorite from the e.l.f. and Dunkin collection was the sponge, the donut sponge. I thought that was very cute, and they had some nice brushes in there, and the glosses I thought were okay. But these I was really disappointed in. I felt like they were a pretty big miss for me. All right, at number 9, like I said, I have the old palettes, I have the new palettes, and as I was breaking it down, spoiler alert, I put the new palettes at the top because I've been having so much fun with the new eyeshadow palettes that have come out, and so I put the older ones at the bottom here, but I still like all of these palettes that I'm going to be talking about, because coming in at number 9 is from Natasha Denona. It's the mini Biba palette. Like, I love the Natasha formula. I love her minis. These retail for $25. I know, I will say the mini Biba isn't necessarily an absolute favorite of mine, but it's still a nice palette. Like, I like the mini Nude, especially the mini Glam. I mean, there's other minis that I prefer. I really like the Midi with a D palette from Natasha, but the mini Biba is pretty. You know, I took this on my birthday trip to Napa Valley last month. I've been wearing it a few times here, especially because it's so easy for me, especially to just blend this all over the lid and then pop a little shimmer on. Like, it's so fast, it's so simple to use these 5-pan palettes. This one here is a little bit more of a cream. Like, it's so easy for me, who leans on fast, quick, simple type of looks. Not always neutral. Sometimes I like to do the same thing with colors, especially a monochromatic color look, but I like to use like less amount of shadows is more for me. You know what I'm saying? So I like these. It's just out of the scheme of everything, I was feeling more excitement towards the new palettes that we're releasing. you know. Number 8, I have a collab with Heather Austin and Adept Cosmetics. So I know I mentioned this one last month as well. So I've been trying this out for a while. I believe this palette, by the time this video goes up, I believe this palette will have restocked. So hopefully it's still in stock. Again, I will have all the links down below. I was so proud of Heather with this palette. I know I did a demo on Instagram, and I believe I also use this in one of my live chats. Like I said, I like to go live on Saturdays, usually Saturday mornings. Anytime between like 9 and like noon PST is usually when I go live. So if you like to catch live chats, I hope that you will join me. But I use this in one of the lives as well. Like the shimmers, you'll see from the swatches, like the shimmers and the duochromes in here are just absolutely phenomenal. It's a little bit more outside of my comfort zone, you know, just a little bit, but it's still really fun. I'm super glad that I have this in my palette because the Adept formula is so nice. If this is something that you're thinking like, these are, you know, the types of looks, the type of shadows that I like to work with, that I would highly recommend this one. I think the quality is so nice. At number 7, a newer palette. This one is from Colourpop, and this is the collaboration with Winnie the Pooh. So I do have a full video trying out the collection here on my YouTube channel. I did a couple demos on my Instagram as well, which is March Beauty Word. I swatched the entire collection and did up close shots on my TikTok, which is BY SAMANTHA MARCH. You can find me pretty much everywhere these days. This is a really nice palette though. I like this one. To me, it's not like that really like phenomenal Colourpop quality that I love so much, but it's also not, sometimes with their collabs, and especially the Disney collabs, I find the palettes to be a little bit subpar, but I really liked the quality in this one. I like the looks that I did. I got so many compliments on a look I did just the other day where I had the brown on the outer part of the eye, the yellow, and then it faded into the yellow shimmer, and then on the inner corner. I loved that look too. I went out last night just for a quick dinner, and I popped into the palette and I just did Sing Ho all over the lid. That was it. I just put my finger in there, pop, 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 smudged a little bit on the lower lash line, and I was like, ready to go. So I like this palette. I like the quality in here. I think I've been getting some pretty looks with it. The shimmers especially, I think, are really pretty. Is it going to be one of those that I like go into all of the time? No, but the packaging is cute on it. Even as me not being a huge Winnie the Pooh fan, I'm like, I was vibing with this palette. I was vibing with it. At number 6, I'm gonna put these two palettes together. A lot of times in these videos, I'm sharing the looks that I've done with the palettes. And for these next two, I used them in a combination of looks, but it wasn't really me that used them in combination. It was my friend Angelica Nyqvist, who when she was visiting me here in Vegas, she used her collab palettes that she's done with Kaleidos, the Club Nebula palette, and with Odens, the Hela palette. She used these to create a really beautiful, colorful, blue-green look on me. So I have a video, I can link it once again. Anything that I have looks with this, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, what have you, those will also be listed in my description box under the links for the palettes. I will also have any sort of demos or videos so you can check it out. So I will link that one, but that was such a fun look that she did. I love both. Oh, no. This is a horrible day. Why does this keep happening? I want to cry. No, my palette broke. Oh, not just one shade, it's 2 shades. Why did that happen? Oh my gosh, if you guys could see my lap. I like legitimately want to cry. I'm so upset right now. Oh no. Okay, the show must go on. Club Nebula. Oh, can you see? 2 shades. Oh no. So we had Astro and Celestial. I love Celestial. That was one of my favorites. I mean, this palette was limited edition, so that's just why like I'm so bummed, and I love this one so much. Oh, I can't believe that happened. So that's really sad, but we're gonna try to keep rolling with this video. But the Club Nebula, it's so beautiful. You know, just to me, this is such an Angie palette. Like when she first just showed me it, I was just like, that's you. It's so her, and it's fabulous. And then we have the Hela palette, and this is a fairly newer release from Odens Eye. I love the different greens in here because wearing greens is one of my favorites. The pink is such a nice pink. That was one of my, was that my first look that I did with this palette, was the pink look. Absolutely beautiful. Like the multi-chromes and the duochromes in here, I just are so stunning. This one to me was a little bit different than what I envisioned, but I like that they're different palettes. You know what I'm saying? They released, what were they? Were they a year apart, 2 years apart? Somewhere along those lines. And I like that they weren't super similar to one another. So if you have Club Nebula, like the Hela palette is still going to be different, and the formulas in each are just fantastic quality. I love like the artwork, the packaging. I mean, Angie just killed it on both of these, and hello, like, did you see the look that she created on me? At number 5, we have from Sigma Beauty. This is the Cor De Rosa. Now, I recently did a video ranking all of the rosy palettes that came out, and that one is kind of more of a, you know, specific to the rosy eyeshadow palette collection. Once again, I had older palettes and newer palettes in there. And then when it came to this video, I was like, I really, like I said, I'm kind of ranking them more on like, I'm really loving the new palettes, and they were like, I keep getting so excited for them. Whereas that one was kind of like in the grand scheme whole part of my rosy collection. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm saying there? Because I ranked the Cor De Rosa really high in that palette, whereas this one, it's technically falling in the middle of the pack, but I still wanted to include those new ones at the top because I just have been loving them so much. I hope that makes sense. So anyways, we have the Cor De Rosa. I love the Sigma eyeshadow palettes though. They're some of my favorite. They come with a double-ended brush. They have the 14 shades. These retail for $49. I'm an affiliate with Sigma. My code is Samantha if you're going to be purchasing anything. But the Cor De Rosa just continues to be a favorite of mine. It's one of those palettes that I just know I can reach into, and I'm going to love the looks that I create. I did use this palette in my Get Ready With Me that I filmed as my member exclusive video for April. So I do have a membership on YouTube. I always have a link in my description box, or you can click the join button, and every single month you vote on what type of video you want to see. For April it was beauty. It looks like for May it's going to be around the home / lifestyle, and then I also do a poll for what specific video you want to see. For April it was a try to get ready with me answering some of your questions, and I used the Cor De Rosa, and I loved the look, and I've used this a couple other times this month too since I had it sitting out. But it's beautiful. The Sigma quality just cannot be beat. Continues to be a holy grail. At number 4, I have the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today, which is the Golden Hour from Dose of Colors. When I saw that Dose of Colors is kind of revamping their eyeshadow palettes, and then I saw the Golden Hour, I was like, I absolutely have to grab this one. So I picked it up from their website. It was $32. This one also comes with a double-ended brush, which is great. But today, like I said, I filmed this look. I wanted to do something simple because my allergies have been so bad. Trying to get through the Get Ready With Me today, I kept having to pause because I truly was sneezing like 10 times in a row. My head is still pounding quite bad. You can probably hear it in my voice too. So I wanted to do just a little simple thing. So I used mostly the mattes, but I used this beautiful shimmer on the inner corner of the eyes just for a pop, and I thought it came out so beautiful. The quality is fantastic. I loved the Dose of Colors formula when they first were releasing palettes and I was first trying the brand. I thought that they were great. I love a 5-pan. I love a little bit of a smaller color story. I do like the addition of the shimmers in here as well. This one is more of a pressed glitter. I do kind of wish that was just a regular shimmer since it's so beautiful, but excellent quality. You can't go wrong with a brown smoky eye. At least for me, I can't go wrong with a brown smoky eye, and it's so simple to use that palette. At number 3 from Patrick Ta, I have the Major Dimension 2, the Rosy Eyeshadow Palette. I still haven't been able to replace it. I don't know why. I ran so many errands yesterday, the day before I'm filming this, and I even went into Ulta Beauty and bought a couple things that's on my face today. I completely blanked going to Sephora. I don't even know at this point if they're gonna let me exchange it. If they don't, it is what it is. Like, it's just one broken shadow. I just feel like such a dunce though. And I realized it right when I got home. I was like, why did I not do that? Durr. But this palette, I purchased in the Sephora sale. It was $68, so it's quite expensive. You have the 2 cream shades here, but just like with the first Major Dimension palette, I think that this is such nice quality. The mattes are so smooth. They're so buildable and blendable, which is my particular eyeshadow formula. I pretty much say this, I think, in every single one of my eyeshadow videos, but I like to state what it is that I like. So that way, if you're watching, especially if you're newer, you'll be able to understand what it is, especially when I'm reviewing products or ranking them. You'll be able to know, oh, we have similar taste, or oh, no, we don't. Keep that in mind. So if you like something that is more pigmented, like the Pressed Pigment palette, where once you place it on your eye, it's really gonna be like, well, bam, then you're probably gonna want to flip things that I'm saying, because I like something that's softer, something that's more buildable, and I can really build it up and blend it out super easily. That's what I prefer. So that's why I really like the Patrick Top mattes. Also, the shimmers in here are so easy, and some of them are more of a duochrome, which I think is really cool. But I just have been applying these with my fingers, and they're so easy to pack onto the lid, and they're just stunning. I like the addition of the cream shades. I think those are great as well. So this one was pricey. I am glad that I got it on sale. I paid full price for the first one, but it's beautiful, and I love the rosy tones. At number 2, this is a palette I definitely wasn't expecting to love so much. This kind of like came out of the blue for me, but this is from Hindash, and this is the new Monochromance palette. Okay, so this one was sent to me in PR, which I was very excited about because I kept going back and forth on should I buy it, should I not buy it? It is a little bit more expensive, so I was like, I don't know what to do. This palette has really impressed me though. I did a video recently on staples for spring and summer, and I mentioned this palette because not only is it a great eyeshadow palette and you have such a variety of shades, but you can also use this as face shades. So I often use this for contour, for bronzer, for blush. This more red tone is such a beautiful, beautiful blush. Then you can use it as eyeshadows. Again, I have demos. Have I used it? If I haven't used it on YouTube, I know for sure. I think I use this for a live chat. Right? And then I know I have demos on Instagram, but I use the purple. It is such a vibrant, it just, especially with green eyes, it made my eyes pop so much. I was like, whoa, this is stunning. The shades, once again, are so smooth. They're such on that buildable formula. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I love that I can do so many uses with it. You have the mirror in here. This was one I just really wasn't sure if it was gonna be for me, and I'm shocked at how much I'm loving it. All right, that means at number 1, we have from Sigma Beauty. This is the new mod. So like I was saying with the Cor De Rosa, because in my rosy palette, I do rank the Cor De Rosa over the new mod, and I said that's been my holy grail for so long. The new mod is still fairly new to me, but if I'm ranking like right now amongst the palettes that I tried last month, what did I keep reaching for? What did I keep loving? For me, it was the new mod. I love this packaging. I love like the velvet packaging from Sigma. Like I already said, I love this formula. I love that it remains consistent with the eyeshadows. I love that it comes with bomb brushes, not like a cheap scratchy brush that they just threw into a palette. It's the Sigma quality, but these tones have been so beautiful. I know I was getting some comments at one point like either stop wearing the new mod or stop wearing the rosy tones, and I'm like, and I can't. It's what I love so much, and this one is beautiful. Once again, for if I'm just like in a hurry and I just want to quickly throw something on my eyes, this is one of those that you can pop it on and it's gonna look like you spent time. The Avant-Garde, I'm gonna leave some links for demos. Like, please check that out and watch. It has that wet look when you apply it, and it stays that way. I don't deal with fallout with this one. I absolutely love all the different color schemes that I've done in here because it is a rosy tone palette, but with the addition of some of these more purples, we have some of the golds, we have some lighter shimmers as well. I feel like there's really a lot of diversity that you can do within that color family with this palette. Even the shade Vintage here is kind of like that dirty, kind of like deeper taupe shade. It's stunning. I love the quality. I mean, even just putting new mod, the matte like new mod all over my eyes and a little bit on the lower lash line and mascara, it's like boom. It's so easy. It's so simple to use. I love this palette. Like, I love this palette so much. Again, I'm an affiliate with Sigma. This was sent to me. I did get to go to the new mod release party. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to give as much praise to products that are either gifted to me or sponsored, or I have an affiliate code or something like with Sigma, like I went to the party. But I've been doing this. I've been reviewing products since 2009. Like, I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I've never been one to want to promote something because I have a code, it was sent. None of that means anything to me. But sometimes I have almost the reverse side to it. If something is sponsored or I have a code or something like being able to attend a party, I'm like, oh, I don't wanna speak too highly of it because I don't want people to think that I'm only doing it because of that. But then I'm doing you a disservice. I'm doing everybody else who comes to me because they know I say it straight and I will tell them my truthful thoughts on these products. I'm doing them a disservice by not speaking so highly about something that I love just because I've worked my booty off in order to be able to have these opportunities with brands, again, since 2009. So I'm gonna shout out whatever products that I know that I love and that I think are worth it and that I think are fabulous, and that includes this new mod palette right here. So after that, that is going to do it for today's video, ranking all of the palettes that I tried in the month of April. I would love to know what you thought, of course. What palettes have you been loving right now? And as always, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.